So today I want to look at a web app called BufferApp.com, and what it allows you to do is to queue up or buffer multiple tweets. Now you may ask, why would you want to do that? Well, sometimes you might have 4, 5, 10 or more tweets or ideas for tweets that you'd like to send out, but you don't want to just send out tweet after tweet after tweet because they'll all show up at the same time. If somebody's not looking at their Twitter stream, they're going to bypass all of those at the same time. And if somebody is, they may actually decide to unsubscribe from you because you're spamming, right? You're sending out way too much information at the same time. So ideally what you want to do is limit the number of tweets you send out per day to maybe 3 or 4. Now some people that are heavily into social media will tell you, yeah, go ahead and send out 10 or more. That's up to you. It's a decision you have to make yourself. Generally, I don't want to send out more than 3 or 4 a day. But it doesn't mean that I'm only going to have 3 or 4 things per day that I find that are interesting and worth tweeting about. So using Buffer, I can actually keep adding tweets to the buffer, but they won't get sent out until a predetermined period of time. So let me log into the app, log into the interface, and then show you exactly what that looks like and how you can schedule your tweets. Okay, I've just logged in. So basically this is the standard first screen you're going to see. It's my buffer. You can see I have 2 tweets set up in the buffer, and based on my schedule, this one will go out today and the next one will go out tomorrow. Now you want to add more tweets, so more tweets right there. I'll go ahead and add it because I can always delete it later. So it's just like tweeting, but instead of sending it, you're adding it to the buffer. Now you can see I've got 3 tweets in the buffer. Obviously 2 of these I want to get rid of, so you can actually get rid of it right there. Delete, come on, there we go. And then if I wanted to change the order, I could do that as well. I could move this around to still send out today, I can send it out tomorrow. I can rearrange, or I can actually go in and edit by clicking on the pencil and then change what that tweet says. This will shorten any links if you click on the little chain icon. Now let me show you how you set up the actual order in the buffer. So you go to settings and you'll see which Twitter account you want to use this with. Now I've got it on my Interviews app account. You can also use a shortener like bit.ly for shortening the tweets. Here's the custom schedule. Now you can see they're pseudo-randomized, sort of. They'll go out at 7:24, 11:30, 3:13, and 5:17 during the day. And then you can also, I have mine set to 4, which is default. I don't really want to tweet more than 4 times a day. But if you're a heavy tweeter and people already know that's what you do, you can actually add more. You can add several more lines I've tried. So you can do, 5, 6, 7, whatever number of tweets per day. You can also set your time zone up here. And generally, what this lets you do is spread out tweets so that you've got some time between each tweet, and you're less likely to have people just ignore your whole batch of tweets. Now, if you're wanting to do more than a buffer of 10, which is what you get for free, so you can have a buffer with 10 items, which at the default schedule of 4 per day will go through at about 2.5 days. If you want to set up, let's say, a whole week or 2 weeks worth of tweets, they do have a paid account for either $8.50 or $25. The $8.50 gives you 50 tweets, so about 12 or 13 days worth. The $25 a month account gives you an unlimited number of tweets that you can have in the buffer. So if you want to go that route, if you're planning on doing a lot of automation with tweeting, you can also do that with them as well. But for the free version, I find that it's good enough. Having that buffer of 10 allows me to basically send out tweets once per day, but then have them go out over the course of that day, even into the next day. And then if I say don't tweet for the next day or 2, I still have a buffer worth of tweets that are going out that are showing me as being active on Twitter and not just dropping off for 2 or 3 days at a time. So it's a great little tool. I think the 10 size buffer for the free version is certainly plenty for most people. And if you do want a longer buffer that you can set up more automation with, they have that as an option as well. And if you want to find more tips and tricks, just go to interviewsapp.com.